How you doing? My name's Jesse. Vlog entry number 7. November 9th. What have I been working on? I've been working on an idea that Uncle Larry presented a while back in one of his videos. Uncle Larry suggested that it would be a good idea to be able to know how to play any note anywhere on the fingerboard, and that's the same note. So he suggested taking licks and moving them in different spots. And I thought that's a great idea. That's something I definitely need to work on. And so I came up with a little loop to try and make something musical out of it. And I'm going to tell you, it took me, this is the 3rd attempt at shooting this video. And I got progressively better, but it's taken me this long to get to the point where I'm like, yeah, I like that. And having done that, I realize it's just the tip of the iceberg. It's really only the beginning. I'm going to have to do this a lot in order to really kind of nail this down. You saw, that was one pass, but that was one pass after buku passes that didn't work out. Now, what have I been working on it with? Well, it's a recent acquisition. And I'm a little disappointed in myself because I wasn't planning on getting another guitar, but I was lurking Guitar Center and I've been eyeing Peavey SC3s for a while because I love the look of a Black Beauty, but I've never been a fan of the weight. Saw this one was like $2.25 at the Guitar Center in Columbus, Ohio, and so I jumped on it. And it came in beautiful condition, absolutely pristine. I think there's maybe one mark on the back, one worm mark at best. And so I restrung it. It had big fat flat wounds on it, and it played great, but I debated not taking the flat wounds off, but I'm a bender, so I need to bend. So I put 10s on it. I haven't done a full adjustment on it yet, but it seems to be playing okay so far. I did swap out the neck and the bridge pickup. I had some Tone Rider Rock Song pickups in another guitar that I plan on doing something with that's semi-destructive. And I wanted to keep the pickups. So there are original Alnicos in the SC3s, and they're good sounding pickups. And I really had to think about whether I wanted to swap them out or not. But I ultimately, they edged them out just a little bit. So I said, you know what, I'm going to go with it. I kind of almost buggered up the wiring a little bit. One of the other reasons why I like it is the wiring makes a little more sense than the traditional Black Beauty. In the neck position, you've got the neck pickup. In the bridge position, you've got the bridge pickup in the middle. the middle pickup comes in when you pull the push-pull pot on the tone knob. And then all of a sudden, you've got... right? And then, you know... And in the middle position, you got all three pickups on, which is... I know that change. What is that change? What is that song? Anyway. And so I think that's kind of cool. The only downside to this is there's not a dedicated volume pot to the middle pickup. So if you're, say, in the neck position and you've got the middle pickup engaged, as long as the volume's full up on the neck, you get that almost stratty sound. But the minute you start rolling off the volume, you just get that middle pickup sound, which isn't a bad sound, but you know, it kind of limits things a little bit. So I'm kind of debating, do I want to make it 3 volumes in one master tone with a push-pull on it? I took it to band practice the other week and I played it and it performed beautifully. And there's one song where I need kind of a strat sound. We do Robert Cray's Phone Booth, you know. So I had the volume cranked on it and just kept it real clean, and it worked out real well. If you're not one who futzes with the volume knobs much, it's not a big deal. But if you're in a band situation and you're pushing the amp, like you've got a decent wattage amp and you got it cranked and you're riding the volume old school, like the way the old school guys do, it might be an issue. I don't know. We're going to continue messing with it and see. So, what have I been thinking about? Well, I'm going to try not to be as dreary as the last one. In fact, things are kind of looking up a little bit for me. We're not out of the woods by any stretch of the imagination, but I had my mindset that some people had a certain attitude towards me and then find out it was all in my head. That's just 1 or 2 people. The rest of them I know undoubtedly. And they're welcome to their opinion. Their opinion is none of my business. But I'm kind of hopeful on a personal level for things. Having said that, this video is going to come out probably December 10th, something like that, December 13th. So we're going to be heading into the Christmas holidays. We're already, at the time of this filming, going to be heading into the Thanksgiving holidays. And I don't know about you, but at this point in my life, the holidays don't really do it for me. I think when you hit your 50s and you've lost parents and family and friends, and it just doesn't, the holidays don't have the same spark in them that they once did. So I'm probably going to be hunkered down and bunkered down and just waiting for it all to pass. My wife and I are talking about what can we do to distract ourselves from this. So we're contemplating, you know, some service related kinds of things. You know, we'll see what comes of that. And I'll be having some videos around Christmas time. I'm trying to figure out what I'm going to do to celebrate the holidays in some way or another. But if you are somebody who isn't a huge fan of Christmas, you're not alone. It's not Christmas's fault. We're just riding waves of expectation, either our own or expectations of others. And sometimes you just can't meet them, right? So, anyway, I hope you have a happy holidays, and I'll be in touch. My name's Jesse. I'll talk to you later.